Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Dunn and I'm an executive sales leader with Norwex. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about recruiting. Now, if you're like me, recruiting, the word even just kind of has a weird stigma to it. I think we've all been the prey of some direct sales companies or multi-level marketing companies that are all about recruiting to build the business and to get subscribers and that kind of stuff. With Norwex, I feel like recruiting is a lot different, and that's what I want to share with you guys. Okay, so with recruiting, I want you guys to realize that it all begins with your mindset. It all begins with what you believe about Norwex and about the business opportunity and how it's affected your family. That's going to affect your word choice. It's going to affect your tone with which you talk. It's going to affect your eye contact, your body language. It's literally going to affect everything you do in your parties, especially when you're talking about the opportunity, the business opportunity. So if you believe it's been a blessing for your family and for yourself, you're going to act like it's a blessing. You're going to be confident and you're going to want to share it. Okay, so the first thing I want you guys to do is sit down and write out your why. And we have talked about this so many times, but it's imperative to know why you joined Norwex, especially when you are getting into the part of it where you're working towards something and it's a goal and you're stretching yourself and you're growing yourself. You're going to want to look back and know why you're doing that. Okay, so write out your why. And the next thing I want you to do is write out what has happened since you joined Norwex for your family. These are also going to be seeds that you're sharing. So maybe some seeds for you are, since I joined Norwex, I haven't had to buy paper towels. I haven't had to go down the cleaning aisle. Since I joined Norwex, me and my husband have gone on regular date nights that we could not afford before. We've been able to hire a babysitter. We've been able to hire someone to clean our home. We are saving for vacation, or I'm working part-time and making full-time income. Any one of those could be the since I joined Norwex seed for you. So the first seed you're going to have is why you joined Norwex. When I joined Norwex, I just wanted the free stuff. The second seed that you're going to use in your parties for recruiting, right, is going to be since I joined Norwex. These things have happened. Okay, so the third seed that you're going to have in your party about Norwex is what you hope will happen from your from working your business with Norwex. So some of you might just be to pay off debt. You have some credit cards or some medical bills or something like that, and you are working hard to pay off debt. So you're going to say, you know, what my goal is with Norwex is number one, to share the great products with people. People love them, and I love seeing how they change people's lives. But also because my family has some medical bills that we want to pay off. So that's something you're going to share. Or maybe you are saving for a car. You want to pay cash for a car. Maybe you are wanting to take a big vacation. Or maybe, guys, you're wanting to stay home with your kids. Any one of those, there are going to be people in that room that relate to those reasons. So share them and share them all, okay? So important. There's a reason why all of you joined Norwex. Make sure you share it and share what you hope will happen because of that, okay? So the next thing that I like to do, and guys, a side note, when you are expressing this stuff, be confident of what you're saying. Look directly at people in the eye. Sometimes when we talk about recruiting, we kind of look away. We kind of get shy about it because we think, oh my gosh, these people are just going to think I'm wanting to use them or that kind of stuff. But no, you guys, some of us have no idea the opportunity that Norwex gives us. I have looked into other direct sales companies out of curiosity. You guys, our company is far and above what most companies offer, and I'm not, it doesn't even come close, guys. So be confident in the business opportunity and what it can do for people, and you guys, learn the story of how Norwex was started, and learn the story of Debbie Bolton, because I think that's going to make a huge difference in your view of what the company is. Okay. Now, when I'm at parties and I have finished my demonstration and I have gone through all the product questions, I ask people, I said, do you have any questions about the products? Now, when we get to 0, when they don't have any more questions, I say, okay, this is the last part of my party. And this is actually one of the most important parts of my party. This is called my Ask Anything game for those of you who have heard of this. And I say, this is a time in my party that I'm very intentional about sharing the business opportunity that Norwex offers, because there are people in this room just like me. There are people in this room that maybe have found happy, healthy cleaning solutions. And I get this wording off of one of the videos that Norwex has sent to us, which I can post in the comments. But I say many of you in this room have found some very good, healthy cleaning solutions, and you're going to be happy with those. And some of you have a huge wish list of items that you might not be able to afford to get right now. And you are the perfect person to host a party and share Norwex with your friends. But some of you have seen these products and can totally get behind this mission, and maybe have reasons that you could see Norwex working in your life and benefiting your family. And you are just the person that I'm going to be talking to right now. So for the next 3 minutes, and I have somebody in the room set a timer for 3 minutes, and I say, for the next 3 minutes, we're going to play a game. And the person that can ask me the most questions about my job, now this is not products, this is purely my job portion of Norwex, is going to get this free prize. And usually it's about a $20 prize. And for you, it may not be able to be $20 of a prize. But for me, it's normally kind of a big prize, because I want people to really not be shy about asking the questions that are in the back of their minds. Statistics show that 50% of the people in that room are considering whether or not they could do your job. And so this is just a time for me to pull out those questions and see what people are thinking. So I have them set the timer for 3 minutes. They fire off questions, and I even tell them at the beginning, there is no question too personal. Even money questions, I'm totally okay with answering, because anytime you're looking at an opportunity, a business opportunity, you want to know numbers, right? So don't feel weird about asking me. So for 3 minutes, they ask me questions. Now, at the end, I'm like, okay, you guys, that was awesome. And I give the winner the prize, and that's all that I say. Now, when we check out, the people that were asking the questions, I kind of zero in on them. And I talk to them after we've gone through the money part of checkout, okay? I say something like, you know, what do you think of what I said tonight about the business opportunity? Or would you like some more information about what I talked about in the Ask Anything game? Now, at that point, sometimes people are going to say, yes, you know, I'd like to take some information home. And sometimes they're just going to say no, and that's totally fine. Do not be discouraged, because remember, we are always going for the no, right? Because in the no, you're going to find a lot of yeses. But a side note, your hosts are going to be your #1 leads for team members. Why? Because they've already shared Norwex with their friends. They're already excited. You've kind of already helped them create a foundation for a business if they were to want to do it, okay? So think, with every host, think about how it could affect her personally, how Norwex could fit into her life personally. And I'll give you an example. I had one host that when I got to her house, her sweet little cute daughter was so excited about Mickey Mouse and Disney, and they were talking about Disney World, and she said, you know, we want to go to Disney, but it's not going to be for a while. And I thought to myself, you know what? If she were to join Norwex, I know she's excited about it, I know she loves it, and she did 1 to 2 parties a month, that could be something she totally could do in a couple months. And so I shared with her, and you know what? She wasn't quite interested that night, but later on when we had this special, she's really, really interested, and I think she's going to join. So always follow up, especially when there's those hosts that are kind of on the line, and when we have a great deal, sometimes that's the best time to get them to jump on board. So I hope these tips have been helpful. I hope you guys have a great month, and I will chat at you soon. Bye-bye.